time to take your final.
Hello guys, and welcome to another video. Today is Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. It's honestly been so long since last time. I can't even remember exactly what happened. I know we did some free times. Oh yeah, okay. So, Super Saiyan Taka and Hifumi ended up fighting over Alter Ego because Hifumi likes Alter Ego because Alter Ego listens to him. And Taka likes Alter Ego, that in which, ironic, he's right here. But Taka likes Alter Ego because Alter Ego can turn into Mondo. And so they're both, like, fighting over who can have Alter Ego and all that kind of stuff. That's all I can really remember, honestly. Okay, so... I honestly should have... Okay. I'm gonna have to literally go back to my own video to see where I'm supposed to be going right now. Some of the cast are missing, and we're just looking for where they are. Nothing in the nurse's office. Someone come here! What? That was Hina. Okay, my game froze. There you go. She's supposed to be checking the third floor. There was no time to think. I was running for the stairs before I knew what was happening. I flew up the stairs leading to the third floor. Right away, I saw her standing there in the hallway.
Please!
Makoto! Hina, what's wrong? It's awful! The rec room door was open, and when I looked inside, I saw... What did you see? I better get the others, right? I'm gonna go get them. You go on ahead, Makoto. Before I could say anything, she was rushing downstairs. The rec room? What did she see in there? By this point, I was used to acting without thinking, so without thinking, I leapt into the rec room. The first thing I saw when I got in the rec room was... my girl! It was Celeste, and she was hurt. Why does my game keep freezing? Makoto? Celeste, what happened? I was stupid. I got attacked. Attacked by who? I'm not sure. Some sort of strange man. Strange man? A suspicious person whose existence is so unusual, I can't help but call him strange. Without a doubt, it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. And that man attacked me with the hammer on the ground there. Oh, I see it. That thing looks skinny. What is this? Some kind of wooden hammer or something? Pretty strange design. There's some writing on the head. Justice Hammer 1? That is the hammer he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. I am now cursed my lack of daily exercise. So you were attacked with this? Justice Hammer 1. Makoto! Celeste!
Okay.
I found Sakura!
What?
Celeste, what on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some kind of strange man. A strange man. Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can. Well, it all happened earlier this morning. I woke up a little before 7 a.m. Nighttime was not yet over, but I knew it was about to end, so I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a little stroll around the first floor. I understand now that that was a mistake. Anyway, that is where I first saw the strange man. I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow him after in secret. I decided to follow after him in secret. As I followed, I saw him go in the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the door, which is when he noticed me, and that's when you were attacked. Why wouldn't you just go to the others? Why wouldn't you just go back to your room, wait until morning time, and tell the others, hey, I saw somebody walking around here. Why would you follow? It happened after 7 a.m., just after nighttime he had ended. So if it happened just after 7 o'clock, then that was just about an hour ago, right when we were all meeting in the dining hall. The attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour.
But
Well, I'm just glad you weren't hurt too badly. That is because I begged and groveled for my life. You did.
as for me,
I told him I would do anything if he spared me. I offered to lick his boots, whatever it took. Okay?
I see.
So you were willing to throw away all your pride.
indeed.
It is a necessary skill for survival. Anyway, the important thing now is that we go search for this suspicious individual. If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem. Celeste, what do you mean a serious problem? When I looked in the rec room, I saw the suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Hifumi. After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away.
What?
You mean Hifumi was kidnapped? Shouldn't we start looking for him then? Listen, Celeste, did anything in particular stand out about the strange guy? Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be faster if I simply showed you. Show us.
Indeed.
This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his digital camera. You don't mean...
Actually,
I was able to photograph the suspicious individual without him realizing it.
Huh?
Seriously? Let's see it! I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would do you no good. With the strange comment in mind, we all looked at the camera. Without him noticing. I doubt that could happen. Especially with a digital camera, it would most likely have a flash or a sound, so... Huh? What? Well, you were definitely right about the strange part. Their face is totally covered. Is that a robot costume? As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes? So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away, and I took this right after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago. Which is why if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem.
I see.
I believe I understand what happened. Well, no, there is much I don't understand, but... The point is, someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away, and it happened over an hour ago.
just a second.
This is bad, we have to hurry. Celeste, do you know where this mysterious man went?
Let's see.
When they left the rec room, they headed left.
I see.
If that's true, they were headed towards the stairs leading down to the second floor. Then he must be down there, right? The second floor, that's where Kyoko was supposed to be. Huh? Speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here? Sorry, I didn't have time to go look for
This
her.
is bad.
If the strange man did head to the second floor, Kyoko might run into him. We have to hurry. We have to hurry. Kyoko's in danger. As soon as the words were out of my mouth, we all rushed out of the room and went down to the second floor. Hey, you two.
What?
Oh, what's going on? What's all the fuss?
What?
Yeah, you guys playing a game or something?
What are you saying?
Does it freaking look like we're playing a game? Listen, have either of you seen Kyoko or Hifumi?
Gotta be kidding.
Nope, sure haven't. Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. I heard some kind of uproar, so I came running. We came here together.
Stop talking.
No, you're just stalking me. Anyways, can you guys help us look for them?
What?
Why? What happened? There's no time now. We'll explain later.
That's fine.
Well, fine. It sounds like something interesting is going on.
Okay.
Hifumi, Kyoko, if you can hear me, say something. Her voice echoed down the hall in vain.
Oh.
Did you hear something? Maybe.
Perhaps.
I think it came from the library.
Okay.
The library? Okay, let's go. We ran to the library as fast as our legs would carry us. We opened the door to the library. It hurts. We found Hifumi seriously injured. Are you okay? I'm glad to see you're still alive. It's super bad though, look at all the blood.
What?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
What did
What are
you
you
say?
talking about? Guess we'll talk to Hifumi. That guy was Robo Justice.
Indeed.
This Robo Justice you are referring to, this Robo Justice you are referring to is this, is it not?
What the hell am I looking at?
This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? Yeah, that's him, I'm sure of it.
Unforgivable.
Robo Justice!
It can't be.
Verbal justice, huh?
Damn.
This just keeps getting stranger. Oh, the hammer. I see the hammer. It's a hammer, just like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room, but this one is Justice Hammer too? And on top of that, this one is actually a little bigger than the first one. He attacked me with that hammer. He bonked me right on the head with it.
Well...
A hammer that big, I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay. Look at all this blood.
Hey.
Protein helps heal wounds, you know. Would you like some? I've never heard such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? It's him! The robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. It's been so long since I've done Monokuma's voice, I can barely remember it. What special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine?
What?
He came there just for that? Why is he here?
Are you okay with
Let us
this?
not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is get Ifumi to the nurse's office right away. But whatever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible.
Yeah!
You're right, let's go. Thanks, everyone. We moved Ifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor so we can take care of his injuries. How are you feeling, Ifumi? You want me to take a look at you? I'm okay. I think you stopped bleeding. I'm still kind of dizzy, though.
So then...
Perhaps you should rest here a while.
I suppose...
Yeah, good idea.
Well then.
The rest of us should get back to looking for that mystery assailant.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed, before another victim appears. The Justice Hammer seems to be increasing in size. First one and now two.
So in other words...
If there's a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume it is even bigger than the first two. If you got hit with anything bigger than that... Oh, God. Oh. If you got hit with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. Tell us what happened to you, Ifumi. Well, I woke up early this morning and started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. It was on the third floor, and that's where the strange costumed man attacked me. That must be what I witnessed around 7 this morning. After that, he dragged me to the library and whack! Down came the hammer. That must have been 30 or 40 minutes ago? At around 7:30, in other words, we would have still been in the dining hall. Which means he and Asakura and I were together and Kyoko was still with us. So we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry. Yes! His black underwear is as black as the pitch black darkness of the blackest night. Okay.
What?
Why do you know that? Isn't it obvious? Because I was peeking! Anyway, so that means Byakuya and Toko were together at the time, meaning they have alibis. And the only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Ifumi were attacked were the only two we haven't seen yet, Hiro and Taka. That's it, right?
Very strange.
By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking the second floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. Where could she have disappeared to? She disappeared, huh? What a strange woman.
So that's
She
it.
might be exactly as I suspected. Hold on! Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Ifumi were attacked, so I'm not talking about who attacked them. Huh?
In other words...
I'm referring to what we talked about last night, who the mastermind spy might be. Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible, isn't it? This woman, who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies, hasn't even revealed her true identity. This is ironic coming from the person who literally staged a death to look like a whole other person did it. You are the one who literally staged up Chihiro's body. Chihiro's body was just on the ground before you touched it. But yet, Kyoko is the weirdo who's eager to handle dead bodies. Oh, okay.
Hey.
Save this discussion for later. Right now, we need to focus on finding the suspicious individual.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only going to be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't showed up yet. She's right, we have to do something about that mystery man first. Don't worry about me, I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit. Understood, take care of yourself.
Well then.
Okay, let's go. So whoever that is running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? Don't bother looking for a reason from a deviant.
What to do? What to do?
So, what are we gonna do? Split up in the ground? Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of, even here.
What?
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. Really? Up on the second floor then. You bastard, you won't get away from me. We all shot towards the stairs. He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him.
Well,
But don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running.
Oh,
Okay, but what should we yell?
just a second.
Anything, it doesn't matter.
So
Then it's ha, okay?
What are you saying?
Ha or duh or whatever you want. Just yell loud enough so we can hear you. Doya, I've never heard such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking, okay? Let's go. Hey, Mr. Robot, where you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna decommission ya. We spread out in every decoration. What am I talking about? Direction to track down the costume suspect. Okay. Where has he gone? That strange cry. That had to be Celeste. It came from the floor above. She's on the 3rd floor. I spread it up to the 3rd floor.
Everyone.
Over here, everyone. Everyone who heard the scream had come running.
Just a second.
Celeste, what's wrong?
What?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. Excuse me, he must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. What is it now? Toko's back. Whoa, it's really true. That doesn't matter right now. Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we gotta go back.
What?
What about the suspect? What about the suspect? We've gone to all this trouble to capture him, right? Why don't we split into 2 groups?
It's all clear.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
So then.
Very well then, Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya.
so then.
We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay, you guys be careful. With that, we split into 2 groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all ran down the stairs to the 1st floor.
Just a second.
He's in the nurse's office. Let's go. We stormed into the nurse's office, and what greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. Oh my gosh. Everything was covered in red, and in the center of all this red was Hifumi? Xbox.
No!
Okay, thank you. Ah!
What?
It looks like something very bad has happened. I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
No way!
Murdered? Also, I want y'all to keep some things in mind. Keep all of this in mind, because this is going to be a topic of something that I'm going to talk about once this chapter is over. Keep all these things in mind. You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he? A body has been discovered.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the? That was the body discovery announcement. The body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means it just means it must mean Hifumi. Someone killed him. One of us. One of us. And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had also been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. And it's even bigger than the other 2. Just as I suspected, one strike from that and you are finished. Then the killer There can be no doubt the suspicious individual. Going by what Hifumi called him, keep this picture in mind as well. Going by what Hifumi called him, the culprit must be Robo Justice. Whoever's hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. That was Celeste. I was speaking that in my voice. That was Celeste. My bad. But wait, you saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall? So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying they, teleported or something, right?
Are you okay with this?
We can figure out that part later. Right now, we have to tell the others. You're right.
So then...
Then shall we go? Hina, snap out of it. Huh? Are you okay, Hina?
Sorry.
I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here all alone. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well. I'll leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. I tried to sound confident and upbeat, but still had to stop trembling for what I just been through. The yawns are back. Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing. This is where everyone was chasing after this is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? Celeste, what's wrong? There was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He ran off going further into the hallway. Way into the back of the hallway? As far as I can tell, there's nobody here, but still, I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. This presence. Is it coming from over there in the back? I leapt through the doorway. When I did, I found another nightmare. The 2nd nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. Double homicide. Dang. There, in a pool of his own blood, was Taka. Dead. Rest in peace, my boy. I like Taka. I don't really care for Hifumi, but I like Taka. Hifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality. The reality I have to face every day, but still. Why is this happening?
Hello?
Oh, and Toko's knocked out.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Guess I'll check on her. Toko? Don't tell me Toko too. Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh yeah, that's right. When Toko is Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said, I should just leave her alone for now. Taka. Damn it, why did this happen? I need to click on the hammer. Another hammer. Now it's Justice Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too? Or why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh, what do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? Ah! What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
What?
Out with it, do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What? Hey!
Hifumi's been killed. Yeah,
I see.
which is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out. Of course, come on. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab... Ah! Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard Hifumi is dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hafumi's body has disappeared. What? What are you talking about? It disappeared. Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here?
Hey!
Everyone, back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. He's gone. I couldn't believe my eyes. Fumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared. Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. And then we got back.
Indeed.
This must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die, just like those ghosts. Those ghosts? What am I talking about? Just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies have been taken. This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? Can't be. It can't be.
No!
Hina.
Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might be the next target? Oh, then who might be the next target? Then who might the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forget. She's still unconscious in the equipment room. I completely forgot.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? You didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up. Keep what Celeste just said as well in mind. Kept her at the scene of the crime. Keep that in mind. Didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
huh?
So she is still unconscious.
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me whenever I go, or wherever I go. We'd be better off without her. Bastard! Calm down. You forgot about her too, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone, stop fighting. Right now we need to hurry back. I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Byakuya, if something happens to Toko, I'll never forgive you. We shot out the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We went back to the equipment room at full speed, and when we got there... Toko! Thank God you're okay, but right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right here, no, oh my goodness! Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all of this or something? No, it's not an hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What are you saying? Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our custom suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these bodies?
Well,
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
it is so.
After that, we split into 2 groups. And now this time you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all.
Fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be no other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule's in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule,
Shing!
And Mincia without a second thought. Mincia, grind you, turn you into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish, like shrimp or crabs? Indeed.
Let's see.
So since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. Still, I meant what I said I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words,
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi. The only one who could have done it is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
what?
Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh no, it's nothing. Whatever, we need to find those bodies. Or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then,
Very well, let us split it up and begin searching.
but
No need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
I mean,
I know that. I think I do, but
Hina.
if you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you need anything. Byakuya left out the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Rattle, rattle, huh? The door must be locked. Despair Squadron? What in the world? Oh! Oh! Celeste, you scared me, genuinely. Makoto,
Come on.
why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh, you mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies have both been hidden in the repository.
Bye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura we'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? Are the bodies here somewhere? Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. Guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... The 2 bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes were unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time. A body has been discovered.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are.
It's
Without
a Monokuma file!
further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was gonna hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Wow. Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left to uncover is the culprit. Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead, gone forever, they're never coming back. Awful, this is all just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this was some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Dun dun dun. This wasn't...
He's alive again? Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi, wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light, it's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Ifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasuhiro.
His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person that he could have been referring to.
So in other words...
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends.
Fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yeah, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this, to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. And with that, that is going to be the end of this episode. I actually forget, is this episode 18? I didn't even say the episode number in the beginning of this episode. I think this is 18 though. But that is going to be it. I'm going to end it here so that the next episode can be the investigation. We're going to do the full investigation. And then we're going to do the class trial. This chapter is really convoluted with all of the details. And oh, he's up here, he's down here, he's like all that kind of stuff. It's a lot, and we haven't even got to the investigation yet. We're literally just now gonna start the investigation. So yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I shall see you guys in the next one for the investigation. Bye bye!